But chasing 210 for a victory, Bangalore with a subpar power play and trying to reconstruct now and get on the path to victory. But just have to look at that and say, well, it's not too bad when it comes to the run rate, but it's the wickets that are an issue. They've got a long batting lineup. Can they do it? I feel it is tantalizingly poised at the halfway stage. Would you not say, Pommie?
Yes, I would say that the prospect of what we're going to see here is pretty good. I think we've been talking about how it's such a good surface, and that's not untrue with the shots that have been played. Man, would be a bowler. That's the thing. Would be a bowler. I think that it's about managing this phase. Having tried to go up at the front in the first six, you're trying to go for lots of runs. We were talking about you need to be 60, 65, maybe 70 if you can in that power play. They were trying for that. It didn't work out. They were 44 for 3, and just on the basis that they lost wickets thrown their back. And such is life. You got to be happy with that. What they've done in that next phase, though, is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant because, 95 for 3 when we come to Comm Box and we're halfway there, I think you're on the path. As far as I'm concerned, I think that what needs to happen from here is that there needs to be that partnership in the middle. It needs to get its way. This partnership between Maxwell and Patidar, it needs to navigate its way to around 13, 14 overs. If they can do that at what is a decent rate, they're not going to be sort of hanging back. They're going to try and play shots because you've got to try and go at least 10 and over because it's already gone above that. And if you can go at least 10 and over, and you can leave yourself and the guys back in the dugout some work at the back, but you've kind of compressed the chase to
60 or 5, perhaps.
I think.
I mean, if they get 10 and over,
60 or 5, you're winning.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah. I would say that. Yeah, I would say 60 or 4. I think you're still in the game.
Nice.
Depending on how many wickets that you have left. So 70 or 5. A bit more of 5 with wickets in hand and a man in. So a Patidar in, but you're probably more lean towards Maxwell, but somebody in who's controlling the chase. I think then you're in business, and we could see an interesting finish.
Maxwell just wants to be a left-hander, right?
They're fantastic shots. The fact that he can do, I couldn't hit them right-handed, I'm telling you. It's unbelievable. Either side, he'll whack him. He's amazing. And I think this is a situation for him, and when I say for him, I mean with regard to the clarity of thought. So there isn't a case of, do I nudge one, or I'm going to be positive. I'm going to take it on. I'm taking whoever comes on down. And how am I going to do it? That way, that way, that way, that way. Those are my shots. And I'm going to choose as I go along which one I play. But I have to go. So he doesn't have to sort of second guess himself.
The last few days, we have got Comm Box wickets with alarming regularity. Simon Dool, Michael Vaughan, Sean Pollock, Harsha Bhogle's got 2. And today, Pommie Mbangwa gets on the leaderboard. Comm Box has got 1 wicket as well. Rajat Patidar is got to go. Big heave-ho. He thought it would clear long on, but wasn't to be. Caught by Shikhar Dhawan fairly easy in the end. It almost looked like a tired shot. Shouldn't be. He's only played 20 balls, but I guess just didn't read the line or length. And he's gone now, which means 26 of 21. Rajat Patidar is gone. And DK walks into the middle. I'll tell you what, if Glenn Maxwell and DK are both having a good day, this chase will be done in 18 and a half. Naughty.
I'm interested in seeing how they go together. DK's had a nice season in terms of showing us that he can do this at the back end. There's a considerable amount to do tonight. But it is the situation. This is the situation he plays. This is the situation that they hoped he'd play. And many a time they've delayed him so that he could come in and play the role. Today, coming in here allows him the time because of the size of the job. So yeah, and I think it's got a good foil at the other end in Maxwell. If Maxwell can keep going and he can get going, then I think bowlers are under some pressure.
Pommie talking about his batting always reminds me of his heckler of Port of Spain. Mbangwa, you can't bat!
Oh, nobody ever forgets that story once I tell them,
It's a great story. Love the story. If you haven't heard it, hear it on the podcast we did together. It is hilarious, but not now. Right now, you got to watch the game. Then you got to come back and watch Cricbuzz live. But at night, when you can't sleep, our sweet voices will put you to sleep on that podcast. All right? You can't sleep. Not right now. We'll see you at Cricbuzz live at the end of this game. It's going to be a juicy encounter, and we'll be here to talk about it. So tune in then.